Happy 2021, everybody. Hey, YouTube fam. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing actually my only annual video that I do every year, and that is on my agenda setup for the year. I shared my planning or preparing for this year setup, and I will link that in the cards above for you to watch, but this is the actual setup that I decided to go with. I decided to continue to use my pocket agenda, and because I love this pink agenda so much and I haven't found anything else that I want to try, well, I have. I really want the Gillio in the pink, and there is, I can't think of her channel name, oh my goodness, but I purchased my Gillio from her previously, and she has a pink ostrich S agenda. I'm wondering if it comes in the pocket size, so that's what I'm going to look out for because I think it's super pretty. But for now, this is the Moturn Pocket Agenda in the pink croco. I've been using it for several months now, and I love it, love it, love it. And what I love is that I am able to put this pocket agenda in every bag I carry. Because I'm so forgetful, it's a necessity. I need it in every pocket, in anything I carry. So here is my setup for 2021. A lot of things are the same. I tweaked it a little bit more cleaner, not as much things in it because it is a pocket size, okay? So it's just adorned with this little charm here that my friend Cindy made. And so let's just jump right in. So on the inside, one of the things I changed was this Moturn comes with a sleeve that's made out of this material. I took that out to give me some more space. Now, one of the things that I wish I had is the card holders here, because I like to decorate this side of the agenda. When I open it, I would really love to see like paper clips or quotes or pictures or whatever I want to put right here. And I don't utilize this pocket at all. So I really don't care for the pocket being right there. I do like the pocket being right here. Normally I keep stamps in here. And this, let me go ahead and take this out because it's probably asked for later. I'll put it to the side. But anyway, I just wish I had some way to decorate this right here. So here is the setup. I decided to keep my dashboard. It has my name on it. I do not remember where I purchased this from, but it was an Etsy store. And I will try to link it in the description box, okay? So I have my first dashboard here. I decided to keep the picture of my parents because I just like having that with me all the time because they're both deceased. And I just like having that with me all the time. Then I have this, which says, she believed she could, so she did. And she did it better than she ever dreamed possible. I love that. And here are the dividers. And as you know, I made my dividers this year. That video has already been linked above. And this is the first one, and it's the to-do. So when you turn the to-do in, you have the to-do list sheets. And what I do is I list whatever I need to do, they're front and back, and check it off and cross the line through it. These are actually Filofax forms that you can purchase, okay? And I don't know if that reference number will help you, 212204. But this is the to-do sheets from Filofax, okay? So I like that for like errands, things I need to do. If I think about it while I'm at work, need to pick up this, need to go here, need to get that. I put those here so I don't clutter my actual daily list, okay? The next section I have the Chanel. It's on a clear backing, and I have that in front of my monthly tab. So here is the Chanel. I love Chanel perfume. Here is the next dash, or divider rather, monthly. And here is my new setup, which I chose to do a month on 2 pages. And that's where this comes in. I purchased it from this company, PT Paper, on Etsy, y'all. And here's the information, okay? So I did decorate a little bit with the Happy New Year, the gold washi tape, the little cups here. And this I basically just put very minimum because the squares are so small. I just put a little things. These purple dots are paydays. Okay, so these are like events that I have to do here. And I have this in here for the whole entire year. Now, what I like about this setup from this company is you have notes on the back of each month and on the front of each month. So like a reminder, you could put like here. After New Year's, I need to schedule my birthday PTO for at work. So I put that note there. You could put up upcoming events. You can list it here. And then when you get into decorating or doing the next month, you'll already have it there. Here is February. Same thing with the notes. And I've already decorated. I think I always do December actually because I did very little decorating. March is my birthday month. April, spring. And I shared where I got these stickers from in the previous video, so I'll make sure you go back and watch it. Here's May. There's June. There's July. August. And I like it just a little clean, simple setup. September. October. I skipped over little note pages, y'all. November. And then the last month, of course, is December. So I was able to get the month on 2 pages in here for the entire year. Okay. And then after the month on 2 pages, I have this Chanel lipstick. And I don't remember where I purchased this from either. So I'm recycling some dividers that I already had because there's nothing wrong with them. And I'm just trying not to, you know, have a whole bunch of things that I'm not using. I'm trying to use what I have. So I have that in front of the next divider, which is my weekly divider. And I made the labels with my label maker. And the week on 2 pages is from the same company, so you can tell it's the same font. It has the same setup. There's a note page. So here is the week on 2 pages. And this is where I put down reminders. Now, what I love about it, it does have a tracker, a habit tracker. And you can put, I'm going to use it for devotions, exercise, and those are the only 2 I know for sure, devotion and exercising. I'm not sure what I'll use the elements for, but I do know I'm going to do that. So I need to go back and fill that in for this first week right here. Okay. And I have this in here all the way through, that's my birthday week, March, the end of March. So month on 2 pages is in here for the whole year. Week on 2 pages is in here for 3 months at a time. Now, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and take these pages out and cut little slits in them so that they're just removable. And I'm not opening and closing this. I'm going to do it on just a week on 2 pages and another section in the back, okay? So the next section, I have this divider here. Really cute. And it takes us to my finances. This is the back of that divider. This is a little card that my son gave me a few years ago that I decided to keep in. It says, a strong woman is one who gives selflessly and loves wholeheartedly. She is not afraid to be bold. A strong woman is courageous. She's able to hope when things look hopeless. A strong woman in her essence is a gift to all the world. A strong woman like you. That blessed me so much. I literally cried. So I kept that. This takes me to the next section, which is finances. So I decided to use the same company, bill tracker. This one is covered because I actually already have my bills on it, but I'll show you a blank one. So, and on the back, just like her month on 2 pages and week on 2 pages, she does have a note section. I like that. So it says February bills. You put the company, the amount, the due date, and check it off as you pay it. And then for like anything upcoming, you can put that here for the next month. I have that in here all the way through December. There's November. Can't turn pages. December, okay? So that's in there for the whole year. No need to put slits in because I can use that for the whole year. The next section is my goals section. And I just put this little quote here. Everything is going exactly as planned. Because you're planning your goals, I thought it was just fitting. So in this section, I have like notes. So this is my nutrition, a note on my nutrition regarding protein. Then I have some blank pages for whatever else I need. And then I have this little page here. Can you tell? I'm not sure what this is called. But it's just separating my next section. So my planning will have 2 parts this year. This will be part 1. I'll share part 2 with you in another video, but you'll see part of it in here, and it'll all come together and make sense in a minute. So this is my wish list of things that I want, things I want to do or places I want to go. Then there's a blank page. Then I have like my YouTube ideas. Want to get to where I'm at least doing 1 to 2 videos a week. So that's the goal. And then I move into this. This is part 2 of my planning. I'm going to be doing a sinking funds with a plural this year. And that will be in a separate notebook that I'll share with you probably on the next video. But I don't think it's wise to carry cash in my agenda when I'm saving my sinking funds. So I'm going to have sheets in here so I know where I'm at. But I'm actually going to keep the sinking funds in a separate notebook that I'll share with you in another video. But this is like the first sinking fund that I have. That's a like personal one. This will be for property taxes. My taxes on my truck should be about $350 this year. So what I did is I took $350. I divided by how many paychecks I have until November because I pay my taxes in November. And I think it was 26 paychecks. So and I've already started because I had some extra cash. So I've already started. It's supposed to be $17 a week. I mean, $17 a pay period. I get paid on the 15th. I get paid every other week. So not even the 15th and the 30th. Every other week. So I put $20. I just put $20. I rounded it up this time. But it'll be like $17 for 26 weeks. And that will equal $350 by the time it's time to pay my taxes. Okay? Same thing with an emergency fund. Now, I currently have one. But this is going to be in addition to what I already have. And so the goal is $1,000 for the year. That comes out to be $40 every paycheck. I just went ahead and started. I haven't got paid yet, but I had extra funds. So I just went ahead and started it off. So you can see the goal, what it's for. And on the first, I put $40 in there towards that. Okay. The other sinking fund that I'm going to do is our Cabo trip. We were supposed to go to Cabo for Christmas, and I changed it the last minute due to the COVID and everything. So this is planned for a later date. So I'm going to save my money again for this trip, which is where the extra money is coming from that I'm putting in sinking funds, as I had already put it aside, so I'm utilizing it for other things. But this will be for Cabo. And then I plan to purchase a house this year towards the end of the year. So this will be extra funds to go towards the house. Now, here's the thing. I don't know if you're like me, but I have a couple of bank accounts. So this money will not be saved in the sinking fund notebook that I'm going to share with you. This money will be going to one of my credit unions that I'm a member of. I'm going to put that in a savings account that's kind of out of reach, out of touch. So I'll know what the tally is here, but the actual funds I'm going to actually deposit into the credit union. The other ones will be in the envelope, okay? And that's that for my sinking funds, okay? The next section is just notes. And I just put this little quote here, live the life you imagined. And here is just going to be a section of notes. I just have blank note paper here. This could be for journalizing. This could be for whatever you want it to be, but it's just a separate note section. This came from So Much Crafting on Etsy. This plain paper here is Filofax paper. This lined paper, you can get it in the colors. It comes from Filofax. I think I shared everywhere everything else came from. And so that's that. On the back, I just have a picture of my fam with my grands. And this is what I miss. So the card holder slots are on the back of this agenda. And I have this here. But I wish it was like this in the front so I could decorate some more. I'm still going to utilize the pen that I was using before that my friend Cindy gave me because I think it's just a beautiful pen. In this pocket up here, I have Post-it notes. Well, actually, the cash there is the money that I have set aside to go into the sinking fund account. I'm waiting on that notebook to come. It will be here probably this upcoming week. But the money that I had already logged is actually right here, set aside. And then the actual Post-it pad that I'm using is here. And I just keep that back here in the back with whatever kind of notes you want to keep or things you want to keep back there. I utilize it that way. And that is my setup for 2021. I am super excited about the sinking fund. I think that that's just a really good idea for anyone. If you have money that you already have saved up, but you can save money and keep that money that you have saved up, you're just adding to, you're adding to the cause instead of taking from the cause. So my hope is that I save enough money that I really don't have to touch the money I already have, and that money can just stay there. You know what I mean? So I hope you enjoyed that setup. That is it for 2021. Praying and believing God for great things in this year to come, and praying and believing God for an end to this COVID as well. I hope you guys are staying safe and being a better you in this year. And if you have any questions or comments or any ideas, suggestions, positive comments, positive suggestions, please put them in the comments below. I love interacting with you all. I'm building great friendships through YouTube, and that's what I enjoy the most. So until the next video, guys, stay safe and be determined to be the best you can be. All right? Have a great day. We'll see you on the next video.